Hi, this is Brad Hawkins, your 12th District State Representative, here from my desk on the House floor in the Washington State House of Representatives. As I mentioned in last week's video update, I've been appointed to 3 policy committees: the Capital Budget Committee, which approves money for the construction of public facilities; the Business and Financial Services Committee, which handles licensing and business regulations; and the Education Committee, which considers issues related to K-12 education. I'm excited about all 3 committees, and I look forward to talking with you more in future video updates. But first, let's focus on education. As some of you may know, I bring 10 years of locally elected school board experience to my job here as your state representative, and I'm proud to say I'm the first person since 1978 from our district to be appointed to the House Education Committee. One of the primary reasons I decided to run to be your state representative was because I believe Washington children deserve an outstanding education, and it's a core service of state government. As a former school board president, the parent of young children, and now your legislator, it's my duty to make sure our schools are the best they can be. The Washington State Constitution says that education is our paramount duty, and a recent Supreme Court decision has directed the legislature to fund education more. To me, this means we need to maximize existing tax dollars to provide the best possible education to our children. This is why I'm co-sponsoring House Bill 1174 to fund education first in the budget, so that education can be funded first before other state appropriations are made. This is a priority for me and my House Republican colleagues. Specifically, the bill takes measurable and gradual steps to improve education funding over the next 6 years. In the upcoming 2013-15 budget, which is the budget the legislature is currently developing, the plan would fully fund all-day kindergarten across our state and provide 1/2 of the funding enhancements to improve kindergarten through 3rd grade class sizes. In the 2015-17 budget, the remaining kindergarten through 3rd grade class size enhancements would be funded while also providing funding for an additional 80 instructional hours for grades 7 through 12 and funding for some materials, supplies, and operating costs. In the 3rd stage, in the 2017-19 budget, the remaining enhancements would be made, including additional pupil transportation funding. This plan would implement the education reforms approved in 2009 and in 2010 and meet the Supreme Court's directive without raising your taxes. This concept is actually quite simple. The legislature would fund its paramount duty first before developing the rest of its budget. By implementing this approach within our existing revenues, the percentage of the state budget dedicated to K-12 education would actually grow. In the current 2-year budget cycle, for example, 44% of the operating budget is dedicated to K-12 education. Under the Fund Education First bill, the number would rise to 51% by 2019. If our Fund Education First legislation is approved, it would send a powerful message across our state. It would say to people that education is our top priority, that it is our paramount duty. It says it in our Constitution. The state Supreme Court has affirmed it. So let's take the steps to fund education first. Let's approve the Fund Education First bill. Thank you again for the opportunity to serve you and to represent you here in Olympia as your 12th District State Representative.